Hello everybody and welcome back to Out of Body. My name is Sabrina and in today's video I'm going to be talking about astral projection and specifically, can you astral project to Area 51? Now for those of you who don't know what Area 51 is, or if you don't live in America you probably don't know. So Area 51 is the coined name for a particular area in southern Nevada located 120 miles northwest of Las Vegas. This site is owned by the US Air Force and is highly classified. Nobody can get in unless you have clearance. Now the official name for the site is the Nevada Test and Training Range. It is a unit of the Nellis Air Force Base and it was established in 1958. Other names for the site include Dreamland, The Ranch, Paradise Ranch. There are a lot of nicknames for this place, but most people know it as Area 51. Now even airplanes cannot fly over Area 51 without having clearance from air traffic control. This is how secure this place is. So because this area is so highly secured, of course it is kind of the subject of conspiracy theorists and people wonder, what goes on there? Is there, research about alien life there? Now I won't go into any conspiracy theories or anything like that. I just want to give a general overview of what it is in case you don't know. And next we're gonna go into the question that is, can you astral project to Area 51? So of course you can't physically just walk in as a civilian, but will they really know if you try to astral project or remote view over there? So the short answer to this is yes, technically you can, or you can try. Will you be successful at it? Will you see anything? Maybe, maybe not. Some people claim to have seen some things. Some people claim to have not even been able to get in, even though they're astral projecting. So quick disclaimer, I'm not condoning that anyone actually try this. I'm not saying that you should. I haven't tried it. I don't plan to. And in the stories that I'm going to share here in a minute, I'm not necessarily saying that all of these are true and factual. These are claims that people have made who have tried to astral project there, and the following will be experiences that they claim to have had. So what's interesting is that people who claim to have tried this and been successful at it, at least getting to Area 51, several people have said that they've seen some sort of guards there, and not necessarily physical guards, but they've seen some sort of beings there guarding the site. In other words, beings that are not a physical body. So it's almost like the government has these beings that are not in a physical body that are guarding the site from astral projectors. So does the government actually know about psychic abilities and astral projection? And do they use that to their advantage? Possibly. People say that they might. Now, a few people who did successfully astral project there and maybe saw something, or maybe they didn't see something but they did get there and somebody saw them. In the days following the experience, like once they come back to their body and they wake up, people have claimed to have been visited by strange men in uniform. So one person in particular had said that after his experience, in the days following or a couple days afterward, he saw this car parked outside of his house, kind of down the road, and these two men in black suits, almost like Men in Black, in the car, just parked out there, just randomly parked out there watching him. They just stayed out there, I'm not sure how long, but eventually they went away and nothing else happened. So it was almost like they're kind of letting the person know, like, we're on to you, we know what you were trying to do, don't do it again. Now, allegedly, somehow the government can trace your energy back to your body. So in other words, when you astral project there and your energy is there and they catch you, they can then trace that back to your physical location, and that's how they find you. Now, this is all alleged, I don't know if this is true, but that's what they say. Now, other people have claimed to see extraterrestrials at the site, actually guarding the site. They've claimed to see non-human figures guarding the site when they get there. So it kind of insinuates that somehow the government is not only in communication with extraterrestrials, but actually the aliens are helping the government to guard the site because maybe they're more advanced with astral projection and with psychic abilities and metaphysical things more than our human race is even. That's just a speculation, but interesting to think about. Now, one person in particular whose experience I found online may not be true, but this person did say that they were able to get into Area 51 via astral projection, and when they got in, they saw some things they'll never forget. Now, allegedly, when this person entered the site via astral projection, they saw a man who was being carted away somewhere, and he looked like he'd been tortured, and he was asking for help. He was asking, like, why don't you help me? Why don't you do something? So he could see the person that was out of body, and he was asking them for help, and apparently he'd been tortured somehow. Now, with that being said, I am not in any way claiming that stuff like that really goes on there, but it's just interesting to see what people experience, and it makes you wonder what he really saw, if he really saw that, was that really going on? Was his mind playing tricks on him maybe? Was he seeing something else? Did he think he was at Area 51? He was somewhere else? There's so many factors that can go into that, honestly. Now, of course, many people say that these experiences are not real, that they're a figment of our subconscious somehow, but lots of people say that about astral projection anyway, so who really knows? So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that the stories are true? Do you think there's some truth to it? What are some things you've heard about Area 51? If you've heard anything, or if you know anybody that's been there, or know of somebody who knows somebody, you know, I'd love to hear any stories that you guys have, or any thoughts you have on this topic. So drop your comment below, and I'll be in there when I upload this video to kind of see what you guys are saying. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope it was interesting to you. I may start getting into a little bit of talking about aliens and alien encounters on here a little bit. I mean, it fits in with the paranormal stuff, so I figured I might. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the future. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video next week. Bye.